Let's go. Actually, special cool lubricant cleaned up the hinges on the door there, so it's nice and quiet. And I definitely need to get out in a timely fashion today because the weather's coming in. It's going to rain most of the day. So, all right, let's walk. No dilly-dallying, none of that ridiculousness. Again, another day where I'm grateful that I get to, well, first off, that I get to get out here and walk, but grateful that these people have their lights still on in the end of this cul-de-sac. Oh, we have another contestant with colored lights still rocking it. All right. So yeah, they maintained it as well. Yay. So another house, but in the back, you can see the blue. That's what I want to focus on because I've been seeing that from down below in the first, all the little cul-de-sacs that I walk that are closer to my house. And now I know which house has the nice, cool blue lights that are strung up. It looks like on their back fence. Now, interestingly enough, like this whole section right here, you can see there's a street light, but this whole section here has none. So it's actually pretty dark back here, which is kind of nice, less light pollution, although there's some right in front of me, so there's nothing I can do about that. But it's also, it's a little creepy, which is probably why in January on the 12th that I will not see anybody out walking. And I usually, when the temperatures were milder, I definitely saw people out walking, but I haven't seen anybody, with their dog and their vest, reflective vest, and the flashing lights on their shoes or whatever, because that was one of the folks. And of course, I've also been avoiding the main drag because of the car exhaust, so that also might have something to do with it as well. I'm hiding in the inner streets and not the main arteries. Oh, it's going to be a heck of a sunrise. And my view is actually somewhat spoiled by the floodlight on the back of the new house behind us. Just a little, though. That, of course, means that I am back to the house. Need to end the walk. 2.75, I'll take it. Yep, looking to be a banger. It'll just never get it right. It's more orange than what you're seeing than even there, and it's really clear as a bell right where the sun is, right there. Striations of clouds, and the video just can't capture it. So instead, let's go with 3 photos. One I took first when I first got home, and then the second one here from the upstairs window before I shot that video. That's probably the best one. This one is a little too orangey, but still really good. Man, that's a late start. All right, let's walk. Yeah, it's snowing. Not too bad, though. I brought gloves just in case. Okay, we got this going on. We're recocking in the tub. The tub needs to be cleaned. You pay no attention. That's not why I'm not showing you much. And this has been dripping for a while, so I'm gonna have to turn the water off. I've turned the water off, obviously, and I'm gonna disassemble this and go down to the hardware store and see what I need to fix it. I think this is funny. These are outdoor little solar lights that I had bagged up and stored in the basement, and they still work. I wasn't gonna take this out, but The new faucet came with a new like pop-up that just, you know, does that. And so they're so nice. I've installed one before and they're so easy. And but this involved now a hacksaw and cutting things to pieces. All right, but the rest should be smooth sailing once I get all the old silicone off. I am pleased to report no leaks. And these are fun, right? Closed, open, closed, open. Well, that worked. Except for I went outside to scrape that. Guess what? It's on the inside. Oh man, that's pretty funny. I think it's funny. I neglected to account for this in my timing too, which means I'm going to be running a little late. Should have paid better attention to the weather report to know that it was going to be quite cold this morning. Oh man, my seatbelt like is frozen. Doesn't want to come out. I mean, literally, it's frozen. It's been getting wet. I've been talking about that, and I don't know how the water gets into that. So yet another thing to try to fix. Woo! It sounds like my car is cracking. Now these things are, they're quattro, right? So it's four-wheel drive is a thing that'll kick in on slippery surfaces and that, and but it does not like the cold. And I have 9 degrees. We did single digits, and I'm just wearing like my normal clothes, like a doofus. All right, got to keep driving. Okay, here we are. Band practice was good. Not with everybody, because one of us is sick. And so the sick person did not come, which I think was smart, because we don't want to get sick. All right, my phone's ringing. We've hit that part of the winter where we got a little bit of snow, but it was really cold. So they spread a lot of salt, and now it's just salt everywhere. Crushed salt, making the pavement look white. It's kind of gross, actually. The people pick that one.